we can pass the data entry for Vedanta's recent demerger that took place. This is a sample I have that I'm holding 500 shares of Vedanta bought on 31st March 26 at the average rate of 200 rupees. My total investment over there is for 1 lakh rupee. So taking this example, I'm going to walk you through how we can put in accurately a data entry for demerger corporate action in iRecord for Vedanta. Before that, just a short summary of what the corporate action has been announced by the company. Anyone holding, let's assume, a lakh rupee that has been invested by an investor for Vedanta, this is how the allocation is proposed by the company for the corresponding corporate action. 500 shares if I'm holding, I'll be receiving exact same amount of shares in number of quantity for all the other four companies. So Vedanta has been demerged in other four companies. So Vedanta Limited remains the one, Malco, Talwandi, Vedanta Aluminium, and Vedanta Iron and Steel. So assuming you have bought 500 shares of Vedanta at whatever rate, your capital allocation is demerged across the other four companies. And this is the percentile of demerged that has been proposed by the company. Respectively, your cost allocation is also deviated accordingly as per the percentile basis. So, assuming I have invested a lakh rupee in Vedanta, I bought 500 shares at the rate of 200. I've invested 1 lakh rupee. After the demerger record date, this is how the allocation of my capital will be looking up for Vedanta. So 52,340 is allocated to the main company Vedanta. Other subsidiaries have been allocated respectively as per the cost allocation. My rate of purchase will vary. My number of shares and my capital amount remains the same. So 1 lakh rupee invested is getting bifurcated accordingly amongst the total five companies. So first of all, what we'll have to do is these four being an unlisted or unquoted companies. First of all, we'll have to go to iRecord and open this company. So I'm going to take an example of how do we create an unquoted entity or unlisted shares in iRecord. For that, we'll have to go to Masters, Script Master. Here, we have to simply note down the company name under section Script Name and Script Master by clicking on that. So I'm just pasting the name, clicking and unticking BSc and SE and clicking on save. Now I would be able to view Marco as an unlisted share in my software. After this, we'll have to go to corporate actions, merger demerger menu, click on add. Please input the accurate record date as per the demerger announcement. Please select the broker that was involved when you purchased those Vedanta shares, and then the script that you have held for Vedanta. Please input the description, the merger 2026. And once you click on show stock, bases the date of record that is 30th of April or 1st of May, closing stock will be shown to you. Now, please be noted that the date of acquisition, that is, if I bought my inceptional shares at 31st March 2026, my date of purchase remains the same, only the value gets altered. So what I'll be doing is simply have to come down. Please input the same dates for all five companies together. First one allocation that took place was for Malco. So accordingly, as per these notified allocation for cost, will be inputting the same manner in iRecord as well. So this is my first script. I'm allocating my cost to. I'll input the same number of shares. Demat account also remains the same. Then the third company comes in. That is Dalwhin's Sabo powder. 500 shares get allocated to this as well. Same demat account for this as well. 500 shares for this company as well. And lastly, it is Vedanta Iron. So now what I'll be doing is, as per my Excel sheet, if you require the same Excel sheet, please email us and our support team will be happy to share the file with you. Only thing you have to do is in Vedanta, you have to input the number of, or sorry, the amount you have invested in Vedanta. So allocation percentile into the amount invested will give you the allocation basis, capital allocation. So 52,340 goes towards Vedanta. So I'll just simply input that amount first. Then comes 21,490 towards Alco, my third company, my fourth company, and then comes my last one. So basis this, like we mentioned, our total investment will remain the same, that is a lakh rupee. The quantity also remains the same, but the rate of purchase varies. So this is how we can accurately input the Vedanta Limited's demerger corporate action entry in iRecord. The moment we click on save, your data will be stored, and in the same report that we had, the capital gains, your P&L, your closing stock will also get updated simultaneously. So now, if I have to go back and have a look at that, I'll select my broker done and just run the file for all the shares I'm holding for done. So, like we saw, 500 shares I was holding in Vedanta, that is the main company. Other has been notified in the section for corporate actions, and my a lakh rupee that I have purchased has been now bifurcated across the other five shares. That is my Malco, my Dalbandi Sabo Power, my aluminium metals, and my iron and steel. So your cost of purchase remains the same, your quantity remains the same, your rate is variable, and the date of acquisition also remains the same. This is how we can